As theatre folks say, the show must go on. But since the pandemic began, that's been a difficult mantra to live up to. Broadway's theatres have been shut since March 2020 and only now are slowly beginning to reopen. With coronavirus cases on the rise, theatre companies have introduced special regulations to keep audiences and crew members safe. Kyoko Gasha goes backstage at the Majestic Theater, the Phantom of the Opera's home base, to learn more.
But the Phantom of the Opera has not been here on Broadway for more than a year. Finally, it's back. After a very long interval, it's time for the prima donnas and prodigies to tread the boards again.
Oh, it's so exciting. Finally, we've been waiting for a long time for this.
Theaters across New York had been closed since March last year, causing a major dent to the city's GDP. The industry usually contributes around $15 billion annually, supporting almost 100,000 jobs, according to Industry Trade Association, the Broadway League. More than 40 productions are scheduled to raise their curtains again between September and April. The Phantom is one of them. Preparing to return to the stage in October, the Phantom of the Opera Theater Company is not taking any chances. For us to enter to film the costume department, we had to show both proof of vaccination and a negative COVID-19 test result within the last 72 hours.
Turn your face away.
The Phantom of the Opera has been on stage for more than 30 years, making it the longest-running show on Broadway, grossing more than $1.2 billion. When it reopens, the audience will enjoy the same astounding spectacle as usual. But backstage, it's a different story, as precautions are put in place to prevent the coronavirus from spreading.
Going back, we will be cleaning costumes between shows. We'll be running a lot more laundry. We'll be sending things to the dry cleaner more frequently than we did before. There'll also be differences in spacing backstage. We're going to try to keep people not as close together, which is a challenge.
In addition to the vaccination and weekly testing requirements, crew members have to fill out a health screening form every single day.
COVID safety managers will also be in the building during the performances. So if somebody arrives to work feeling fine and then halfway through the show says, you know what, my stomach's starting to feel a little upset, we can quickly isolate them, to a room in the building where they're not going to be around other people, and we can sort of figure out what to do as the next best steps from there.
According to the Broadway League, theaters need to fill at least 75% of their seats to break even. The Phantom of the Opera is no exception. It's reopening at full capacity with ticket prices ranging from $29 to $169.
We are selling 100% of our tickets to the shows that are on sale right now. From a business model perspective, shows need to be able to sell all of their seats in order for the economics of keeping the show open to make sense.
The audience members will be required to show proof of vaccinations and wear masks inside the theater. Despite the tricky circumstances, the production team still thinks it's worth it.
I think the Broadway industry can provide a relief from what's going on a day-to-day basis. And so if we can bring people back into this world of ours that we create safely and provide them 2.5 hours of relief from whatever's going on in their world, we hope that they'll come back to us.
As the grand reopening approaches, the crew prepares the set with the chandelier, ready to light up the stage once more. Kyoko Gasha, TLT World in New York.